Jesus.
Hey, glad you came back. So look, today, um, I wanted to make. I was I was craving souse meat, right? But I wanted to make a different version than I did the last time. So this time we have our pig's feet, of course, but I put pork butt in it also. Okay, um, and this is what we came up with. Yeah, look at that. Oh yeah. So I hope you enjoy this. I know I haven't put any cooking videos up in a while. I've been going through some things, but I'm trying to get back into uh, the routine. So just bear with me, and we'll get to it. Hope you enjoy this. Hey, this is Shrashira. That's the best elevator music I ever heard. All right, for this fully loaded um, Souse Loaf, Souse meat, we have a quarter cup of minced garlic, 1 tablespoon of crushed red pepper flakes, 1 tablespoon of whole um, black peppercorns, about a tablespoon of ground sage, a quarter cup of pickling spice, tablespoon of thyme. Now we have about a half a cup of carrots, a tablespoon and a half of salt, 1 and 3/4 cup of apple cider vinegar, 1 chopped up red bell pepper, 1 chopped up onion. It's kind of like a medium onion. 1 chopped up green bell pepper, 4 stalks of chopped up celery. Now for the meats, I boiled them for 30 minutes, just to get the impurities off of it. Boiled for 30 minutes. So this is 2.5 pounds of pork butt, and this is 4.5 pounds, again parboiled for 30 minutes, of pig's feet. So we're going to put all these ingredients into the pot, and we're going to cover the meats up, and we're going to let it slow cook for about 5 hours. So let me get that put in the pot. Okay, so the all the ingredients have been put on the pot. You can see here behind me. It's been put in the pot, and we're going to let this come to a boil. And then we're going to turn it down to a simmer, and we're going to let this simmer for 5 hours. What that's going to do is going to break down the collagen. It's going to make it where the bones easily separate, from the pig feet. A lot of people will only do this for like 2.5, 3 hours. I'm going for 5 because I also want the vegetables to break down as well, right? They won't totally dissolve with the carrots, right? But I want them to be soft. So once I put them in the when I put them in the mold, And once they gel up, I will be able to cut through the vegetables easily. Now, I'll come back after the 5 hours is done. We will put them in the molds. Well, first I have to uh, debone the pig's feet, and then we're gonna let it cool down. But I'll talk about that later. So I'll see you in about 5 hours or so. Maybe six, cause I gotta let it cool down. But okay, I'll see you then. Okay, so it's been 5 hours, right? So I've already deboned the pig feet, and I put them in the mold. You didn't have to see that. I mean, if you don't know how to put something into a mold, you really shouldn't be cooking, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm just being fair. So what I'm going to do now is that the pot liquor that was used to boil and render the fat, I'm going to add it to the molds, and you'll see me do that right now. And then after that, I'm going to wrap it. Well, not wrap it, but I'm just going to cover it because the molds I've already put saran wrap in the mold so it doesn't stick. But I am using silicone mold, so it shouldn't stick anyway. But why risk it, right? And then this is going to go in the refrigerator, and then I'll be back. I don't know if it's going to be tomorrow or the next day to unveil the results. Now, for you, it's just going to be a couple seconds, but for me, it might be a day, might be 2 days, just depending on how I feel about it. You know what I mean? So let's get to it. Yeah, add this liquid. Okay, we want to make sure that the liquid's getting all the way down to the bottom. It's very important that it gets all the way down there. Just to make sure. Take my spatula, make sure it gets down in there. Okay. Gonna add just a little bit more. A little bit more. Okay. Do the other side. We'll do the other tray. Okay, make sure it's in there good. Make sure it gets all the way down to the bottom. Because I can double check this guy too. All right. Let me double check. Yeah. And this is going to go into the fridge. Okay. Carefully lift this up because I don't want any additional spillage from what I've already done. Okay, so we have it all set up. It's in the fridge now. Um, we're going to give it a day, maybe two, right? I did have a sample that I set up, and I let that freeze and chill for about an hour, and it tastes delicious. But I did add some additional apple cider vinegar to it. So I will see you guys again in a couple days. But again, like I said, for you, it'll just be a few seconds, when with the editing and stuff, and we can enjoy some souse meat, right? This is different than the souse meat that I made before. This one I fully loaded it pretty much. I didn't add any pork tails or turkey necks or nothing like that, but it works. So I'll see you soon. Okay, so it's been about 2 days. Okay, I want to make sure it's set good. So now we're gonna start just taking it out of the mold, right? And see what we're working with. So let's get to it. Okay, we're gonna take the top layer off. Okay, we took the top layer of plastic off. Okay, now we took the top layer of plastic off. We're going to flip this over. And before I flip it out, you can see, right, the congealed fat that's on top. Okay, but let's take this out. You might have to fight it a little bit. Are you really gonna make me get a spatula? All right, I'll get the spatula. To loosen it up on all sides. Not sure why I had to do that because it's a silicone mold. But hey, life is going to show you some things. There we go. Comes out. Take the plastic off because we don't need it. This gelatin, this extra gelatin that peeled off. Yep, I'm going to have some. We don't really need it, but I'm going to have some. Delicious. Delicious. Y'all know me and my gloves. You know, I gotta have them. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flip it over, okay? And this top layer here, you see here, this top layer, I'm gonna cut about 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch off the top, okay? Because I want it to look nice. Yeah, see, that's what we want. Oh yeah. Yes.